Hello everyone, Krydax here, and welcome back to Freight Forwarding, where we are so close to a rocket. We're almost there, not quite. Looks like copper's gotten a little slow, so I'm gonna green belt these 3 copper belts. And we have 6 blue decontainerizers, so that's enough. And then they run through this green balancer. And then we'll make sure they're greened most of the way here. I did see some red. That's going to be a problem. So we need to manually make sure that's green. And that should get a lot more copper over here. Let the bots handle that. And I also set up, just a second ago, the requests for satellites, which is just a bunch of random stuff. And we need to think about charged lithium battery packs. So we'll do that real quick. Which is up here. How's power, by the way? 800 megawatts? It's not bad. How's power on the old island? 400 megawatts. Also not bad. Okay, so we got a lot of charged packs over here. I'm going to put priority right, utilize these. Stitches, that's probably a good idea. How much is still red? Okay, that's not bad. Eee! I don't want to do 2,000. I'm not ready for 2,000 yet, but we can at least do a lot. You know, actually, now that I think about it, having 100 of these in my inventory is not a bad idea, because then I'm carrying a gigajoule of power with me that I can put into discharging stations and make power wherever I go. Alright, well, I mean, things are running smoothly, ish. Yeah, exactly, Alor. Good way to jumpstart fusion. That's what I was thinking. Would have helped a lot if I had had that before. That's why I thought of it this time. Wonder Science still seems kind of anemic over here. I'm trying to figure out why that is. Still got issues with you. Oh, now it's the steel beams. Because we don't have enough steel. Oh, well, can't really fix that. Not enough steel is directly due to the not enough iron, and the not enough iron is because... I guess just because we're not green belted, we can green belt this crap. We can green belt this. I feel like I have green belted this. I feel like I've blue belted and then separately green belted so many things that I feel like I've done everything more than twice, even though I've done everything less than twice. Yeah, that should be a bit more iron flowing to the west. 120 instead of 90, that's actually a very large difference. And we have enough? Question mark? Question mark? 6, 7? 315. What's 4 times 60? 240. Yeah, we have enough. But that's only a single... I'm so confused. No, it's not enough. Oh, because not all of this is going... Right, because we have extra. So, what do I need to do? So I need the extra, because there's 15 extra on this. Technically, I only need to do this with 2 of them. Or 1 of them, I mean. Because this guy comes back over and will be a low priority addition to that belt. And then that should be correct. And if that's output priority left. Actually, output priority left is all we need to do here. And then the extra, which should be 30 per second, will go onto that belt and get added onto that one. Oh, but we do need input priority right now. We actually need both. Well, but then there's no buffer. The problem is the rates aren't going to match up at the same times, so now we need a buffer for it. I don't know, whatever. I'm pretty sure that's good enough. We'll find out 15 hours from now if it's not. Okay, down to 2 researchers left before we can get satellites and launch a rocket. Exciting, exciting. How are all of the things on Icy Island? Coal is fine. We got 6 million in that patch. I'm thinking we're never going to have to touch another coal patch. Mineral water is more than fine. Don't need to worry about that. Copper is pretty ran out on those 2, but we just set up the new patch, which is 7 million. Stone, 7 million. Uranium, we're down below 1 million. That's going to be the issue. There's another uranium patch down here that I should potentially think about freeing. And there's plenty more down there too. So I could send trains, you know, we could landfill our way all the way down to here, because that's medium water, you can landfill over that. I just am sending nuclear fuel. I did coal power for quite a while, and then I did gas power for even longer, and then finally when I had nuclear power, I just started shipping with the delivery drones some nuclear fuel cells, and that's been more than good enough. Lead is fine, 25 million. Iron, we do only have 7.5 million. I feel like that's gonna be enough though. But are we like running low on deliveries? I feel like this should be backing up. I think we're using more iron than we're producing for like a long period of time now. I mean, consumption jumps all over the place, but I don't think it would be a bad idea to put in speed 2s to these drills, so we can get a bit more. And let's see. Feels like there needs to be a splitter here and here. And I need to do output priority left on both of those. It really bothers me that it's going to block that line, though, until the bot gets there. So it's going to be a while. Hey, Rayclaw, how's it going? The rocket is coming along nicely. We just didn't realize we had to do these researches to optimization tech card, so we're kind of waiting on that. But the rocket's ready to launch. It's sitting in its silo, ready to go. Okay, where are the bots? Here they come. Oh, nope, those were the deconstructing ones. Where are the constructing ones? You two? No, you're carrying modules. Who knows where they are? Okay, where are the ones with the splitters? You all have modules, you have modules, you have modules. All the modules. Good gravy, that's a lot of modules. No splitters. No flippin' splitters. Don't tell me that bots came from, like, the other side of the map. Empty. To pick up... Oh my god. Sometimes I hate this game. I cannot get Factorio Space Age soon enough. Because they sent bots that were so far away to get here. Maybe those were the closest construction bots, though. I guess I have to realize that these might be empty. In which case, that might... No, because the ones that picked up the modules were there sooner, so those were closer. Yeah, whatever the logic is right now, it's not great. That much I do know. So we're still waiting for those two bots to get all the way up here. This is why you don't do a global global bot network. Just can't wait for Pyanodons where we're gonna... I feel like we have to do a global bot network. I mean, the only other option is doing buffer chests in between bot networks to keep them separated, which the pro of that is the bot lag times are lower. The con of that is you need way more entities, you know, like buildings. And you need to put everything in the buffer chests, and that just doesn't seem reasonable for Pyanodons. So, I'm not thinking we're gonna do that. Alright, 37% on the Singularity Lab. What else can we be doing? Buffer chests don't do anything when they're not in the network, Stitches, but the idea is that you can put buffer chests in a spot where they are in both networks. Or another option is you can put one buffer warehouse on each side and use inserters and circuits to balance them. Usually you have... Yeah, it's just hard because... No, never mind. I'm not even going to consider doing that. It's too complicated. What am I looking up? Okay, so we're not going for the whole, like, ultra late game beautiful build here. We're just going for quick and dirty win. And when I say quick and dirty, it's still going to be over 100 hours by the time we're done. Demon, actually, I want to say a 1x1 buffer chest can count for both networks. Isn't that true? Can't you put... Am I making this up? Maybe I am making that up. Yeah, you would need a 2, but yes, Pyanodons does have buffer chests that are larger than 1x1, in which case they can touch 2 networks, I think. That's bad. Oh, no, it's not bad. It's fine. Okay. It's just because there's not the full amount of iron that they want. Yeah, I don't think you can split networks if it's 1x1. I think that was a misremembering. Okay, so the transceiver... Yeah, it does merge the networks if they touch. So these are the really expensive cards that require Titan Steel. And the problem is Titan Steel is slow as heck, and I can't really do anything to speed it up. So we want to minimize the number of optimization cards we use. These are the only 2 researches I have to do that use the optimization cards, as far as I can tell. And there might be more if we need more ingredients that this isn't showing, but I don't think so. So we're gonna need immersium plates, beams, AI cores, and energy control units. Those are the only 4 things here to build it that we don't have. The singularity packs also use AI cores, which is one of those, and then the matter stabilizer thing, which we'll deal with. That's also just immersium plates and energy control units. So that's mostly all we need to deal with. And those are lithium components, low density structure, Emersite crystals. We got all that. This is just random stuff that we already have as well. Hey, see you later, Demon. Enjoy your beer brewing. I guess we could work on Emersite crystals. Because we're not dealing with those anywhere. So we need nitric and sulfuric. Yeah, let's work on an Emersite crystal factory. And when do I get advanced chemical plants? Okay, I don't know. We just need to bring up raw Emersite up this way. Oh gosh. I broke it. Why am I not... Oh, we only have 100 requested? That's not enough. I guess back in the day I was a poor boy from a poor family when it came to blue belts. I do want blues, but just 1 stack of each. Could be 20. Okay. Anyway. Carry on. Carry on. Need some landfill up here. Annoying that it wouldn't let me click it. There we go. We don't need this pond. Alright, Emersite crystal. Let's start with a full belt of the raw crystals, and then we'll utilize, I don't know, 25% for that. And I'll utilize 33%, then 50%. And that gets me a little bit of everything. Prod all of it. Oh, those are only in advanced assembling machines. Interesting. Interesting. Okay. What? course, I can't hit play. Control, play. That doesn't work either because it's a chem plant. Control, click, play. Finally, it worked. Only on one of them. It's so annoying. Ah, worst Helmut change ever. Okay, that's actually a lot of rare metals. I'm not going to worry about that, though. Let's look at the nitric acid. That needs some rare metal action. Some mineral water and some ammonia, which is mostly just atmospheric condenser stuff. And when I say mostly, I mean completely. So, easy peasy. That's a lot of crushers, though. Yikes. Let's figure out how to get this spaced out nicely. So I'm thinking each chunk of 3 is nice because it's 1 beacon's worth. Can we do something like that? Input belt. Oh, there's 1 input belt. Oh, you know what? I have an idea. We can go straight down the middle with the input. And then the output can be here. And then it's all nice and evenly spaced. What is that? 168 output. That's actually 3 belts worth. Oh my, I didn't even really think about the absurd amounts. We're gonna use loaders for this for sure. The input per building, though, is only like 3.5. No, not even 3. So, inserter is fine for the input, but for the output, I will need a loader. Because we're looking at 160. It's only 5 a second out. Okay, never mind. We're fine. Inserters are fine. It is only 5 a second out. It looks like more than that because of these numbers. But when you divide by 25, 168 divided by 25 is less than 7. So we should be okay. We'll just need 2 belts out. So it's going to look like this kind of chaos. In the interest of a substation, we'll do that. I'm going to need 2, otherwise they won't tile properly. So in, and then we have 1 on each side for out. On each side for out. Each side for out. Wait, what am I doing? I've already confused myself. So we sort of have 4 lanes of output. And 6 inserters outputting. A little odd. If I cut this in half, 30, it's 42, and 42. So I could use stack inserters, and then we have the correct item. Okay. Here's my idea. We got, each one gets the input. These 2, so the close belt is Emersite powder. Far belt is sand. And then the other one does the same thing, but on the opposite side of on the opposite lane. So now I've got one on each lane. And then the last one does both lanes of both types. And then that will kind of guarantee the last one always has room to output. Or at least we're balanced at the end of the day. No, but that doesn't guarantee anything, because if the top one gets all the sand, it'll clog up this one in the future. I don't like it. I don't like it. Maybe we just use loaders. It's a lot of loaders and splitters, though, which I also don't like. They could all just have 4 filter inserters. It's not the biggest deal. That one just goes over one slot. Sure. Why not? There we go. So now we've got all of the possible lanes that it could go on for each crusher. Nothing to worry about. And now I just copy that, flip it, no, rotate it. No, flip it. And rotate it. Yeah, that should work. This doesn't look the same. Oh, it's because it's on the other side. I see. So this one needs to be here. That's putting on the bottom. That's putting on the top. Perfect. Coolio. Okay, so then we need our RoboPort coverage for sure. Make sure that we got good robo connections. Weirdly enough, I do need both substations because it was one tile too skinny and substations won't connect. So like the next substation over is one tile too far. Oh, and that one's not even connecting with this one, so we're actually screwed. Oh no! Okay, new plan. New plan. So we can fit... No. Need a stretch. I can fit one there. Then I can fit one out here. That looks weird. And that should cover everything. It's a little wasteful in terms of belts to not have that be an underground, but it looks better. Alright, and then modules. All aboard the module train, and copy, paste, paste, paste. I'm calling that good enough. Now, important to note, we get hella sand from this. So, by adding in some plastic, we can make a bunch of free electronic components, and we will do that. I know everybody's all about me crushing stone. Crush, crush, crush. Crydex crushes everything. Yeah, exactly, Titus. Titus is already trying to go in that direction. But we are going to actually use the sand to make glass. Don't worry. Hey, look at all of that beautiful pink powder. Okay, so then the sand will get filtered off. Who is this and what have you done with Crydex? Exactly. I don't know where he is. I'm just his fill-in for today. Yeah, and then we're gonna crush the electronics components. Exactly. You get me. Oh, goodness. Okay, so then we need to figure out how to use all this. Right-clicking on the wrong thing. Oh, that's annoying. Kind of need a matrix solver, almost. On sand. See if that'll work or not. No, it does not. Computing by element. I guess we just have to figure out what... Oh, I need to do that. Maybe that's why the matrix didn't work. I'll try matrix solver. Hey, it does work. Right? Is that working? Glass, silicon? Yeah. Okay, cool. So that... Oh, but without prod. Of course, forgot that step. Prod. So numbers-wise, we're gonna... And what is up with it? I must have, like, defaulted somehow to the wrong thing. I don't know why it keeps adding a second beacon. Weird. And you get speed, default, you get speed, default. That should be the default. Sweet. So by only adding in up to 21 plastic, we get 60 components out. What will we do with all those components? Who knows? But we'll do something. And now we've got all this Imersite powder. And I need to bring in rare metals and sulfuric acid, plus we're gonna have 2 fluids to bring along. Yeah, shift clicking and control clicking in Hellmod is a little interesting. It essentially causes it to not care about certain... Okay, there's sulfuric acid. It causes it to not care about that thing that you shift clicked on or control clicked on. And I think shift click is only care about this, and control click is don't care about this, which are slightly different, of course. And you use it for, like, if a recipe outputs water as like a byproduct, and then another recipe in the same chain uses water, then sometimes it's like, oh, I need to make 1 billion, you know, titanium plates to supply this 400 water a second. But, like, really, you're just going to supply that water with an offshore pump. And so what you really want to do is you control click the water on the titanium recipe so it doesn't think to use it that way. Okay, and we're going to need to bring mineral water up this way. So let's get that set up. It's down here somewhere. Now, as far as your computer becoming a space heater, that's a different problem. Why do people call me? Oh, goodness. We'll call that person back. Mineral water. Where's mineral water? I swear we had... Oh, wait. No, it's down here. There it is. Okay, I was like, I know we have like a million mineral water tanks. But it is connected right here. And so this is... Reconnect. And then bring that up. Oh, I lost it there. All right, so there's mineral water, and then we're gonna have to turn that into nitric acid somewhere up here. And then we can make Imersite crystals. So the nitric acid was pretty chill. We do need some rare metals for that too, though. So let's bring in rare metals, maybe also on this belt. I think moving forward, though, most of the stuff we're dealing with up here, we're going to just use bots to move it around. We have infinite power. There's really no reason not to use bots. We're not going for a mega base, so I don't need to worry about, like, perfect UPS efficiency or anything. So we should just be able to use bots to move things around from here on out. Some of you are going to laugh at me for saying that now when... half the early game I'm like, oh, I can't use this yellow splitter because it might slow down my UPS. Oh, it's true though. Sometimes I'm very inconsistent. Alright, I should pin this so I can see what we're doing. Okay, so up here I will do the... And I'm gonna overbuild. Because life's easier that way. And because I overbuilt, I'm only going to use tier 2 modules in that. Sue me. Okay. Hydrogen and nitrogen. That's done. Ammonia, we literally just make, like, easy peasy from those two. Put these inside middle. Some lamps. I don't like the dark. You. I'm probably not going to need very many. Right? So I'll do 4. Okay. Nitrogen. Oh, I did the wrong type of connection here. The 1 to 2. There we go. That one and this guy. Who's got 2 thumbs and loves nitrogen? Alright, there we go. Ammonia. And finally, for the coup d'etat, coup de grace, both, and why don't I sharify the beacon? Ammonia goes down. Mineral water, we need to fetch from down here. Ta-da! And the rare metals. Sweet! Nitric acid, baby! And now, finally, we can make Emersium crystal, or sorry, Emersite crystals. These need, the beams need advanced, but the plates I do need to make with electric furnaces, I think. We'll know for sure, but I think we need to make, what am I trying to say? I think the advanced things need some of these plates. So I'm going to, oh no, cliffs? Get out of here. We don't serve your kind. Oh, we don't even have it researched yet. Okay. So I can do Emersite crystals. Emersite plates need... Oh, okay. They all need Emersium processing, which is down here. So I'll need to do matter tech cards, which were kind of... Wait a second. No, but no, we can do the crystals already. Doing the crystals. Cool. Okay, so that'll be for the plates. The crystals are made in more... I think I'll go further down. Just to cap these, I'm gonna put one of those, so I can expand it later if I want. I think I'll do the fluids on the outside. Those are easy to handle. 5 spaces. Plus a beacon. So that'll be... Oh, we need the input. No longer like my choices. How about you guys go up? What? These rocks. Get out of here. Powder in, crystals out. Yeah. That's good. And then these are going to be flippity floppity. That's the in, that's the out. Okay, so powder in. I guess this is the powder for crystals, not for Emersium plates. And then the 2 fluids. Why did that just happen to connect? What are the odds of that? I guess pretty good, because I built them in line with each other. Alright, and then this guy... Okay, so since nitric is already lined up, why don't we just let it be lined up? And then sulfuric will be the further one. And then sulfuric should stay the further one. Otherwise, it's confusing. Yeah, the belts definitely do look a bit noisy. I agree with that. I do agree with that. Gosh, you should see the purple ones, though. They're even more extreme. Alright, there we go. Emersite crystals, baby. And we need the prodification and the speedification and the more of it-ification. Here, let's get a lamp copied in there too, so we don't have to worry about light. Lights, camera, action. Extreme. Do people write it like that? I don't know. You just did, so I'll say yes. Clearly, enough of people do. You count as people, I think. Assuming you're not AI. Alright, there we go. There's some... not very many. But I don't want to use up all my modules, so that'll be good enough for now. What do they stack to? 100? Oh, good. Double stack. What's up? Yeah, exactly. All the old style stuff. Alright, well this seems like a good place to call it the end of a YouTube episode. 46 minutes, perfect timing, and Emersite crystals completed. Thing of beauty it is. So we'll go ahead and take that screenshot. Nice looking pink color. And yeah, for those of you on YouTube, as always, thank you guys for watching. Let me know what you think down in the comments below, and I'll see you all in the next episode.